Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Project Hospital, where today we're going to get the final clinic in our hospital up and running, and it is of course the Cardiology Clinic over here. Now at the moment I think it's fair to describe this as quite threadbare. There's not too much going on right now. We've got some floors in place and we have some walls, and they're good, they're very important features, are the floors and the walls, but we're lacking other important features, for example things like doors. Doors are quite useful for getting around the place, and also furniture. Furniture would also be quite handy to make this do anything at all, so we'll get that sorted. I don't see it being too complicated. Get some tables and chairs and plants around here, get a nice bathroom set up, get the janitor room set up, hire some people, and that clinic will be up and running in no time at all. So we're going to do that, but not right now, because to begin today, we're just going to pop back to neurology just for a second and fix something that I have once again entirely overlooked. So over here, we've got two fancy, unique neurology rooms. Go to here, we can see they are the neuro-exam units. And they need technicians, look. They need technicians to actually do anything at all. And as you can see, I've entirely failed to employ any technicians whatsoever. Go me! So yes, let's get that sorted out first before I go ahead and do something else and get distracted by anything at all. A shiny button or a butterfly or something else. And then I'll just forget. So let's get this done right now before I get distracted by anything else. So I think what we do is, let's get one of the rooms entirely set up with staff. So let's get a day shift and a night shift person. Do we get the same on the other room as well? Because these are unique to neurology. Do we just hire 4 people to do this? And then those rooms are going to be available 24/7 for everybody to use. I think maybe that's quite a good idea. Okay, who can we have? So we want to get some neurologist people in. So we've got, what have you got? 8%, 31%, 8%, 42%. Okay, you're quite good, Paul Clark. And what's that one there? Hard worker. So you don't take free time breaks. However, you are hiding 2 perks from us, Paul Clark, which makes me deeply suspicious. Mark Martin is okay, but Mark Martin does live far away, so he might sometimes be late for work. Do you know what? That's not so bad if we have another person operating the same type of room. So one person can be late as long as the other person isn't late. Maybe we get you in on the night shift, Mark Martin, because I imagine the night shift will have less demand for these types of rooms. So Mark Martin, you've got, long commute, that's okay, and rest distance. So your rest levels decrease slow. That's quite good. I think let's get you in on one of the night shifts. There we go, that's quite good. Has anybody else appeared? Susan Walker, neurology, 42%. Okay, 1 hidden perk. Paul Clark, 42%, 2 hidden perks. I think we might have to put our hands in our pocket here and spend $1,000 to reveal those perks. Okay, that was not good at all. Okay, they're both very good at neurology, but they both have the depressed trait, which brings the performance of the entire department down. That's really unfortunate. Lisa Allen, however, only 8% neurology, but you're a Spartan, you're a people person, you're a fresh parent, and you're loyal. You are quite good, just not at the job itself. Okay, right, do you know what? What have we got money-wise? 164 grand, just shy of. Let's find some new candidates. Go on. Okay. These are all terrible. So Dana Brown is the only one with a decent neurology score. What have you got? Fast metabolism, dirty feet, hard worker. And then we've got 12, 9 and 15%. Okay, game, come on. Please be generous. Give us some people with some half-decent scores. Okay, the 2 at the top. Jennifer Allen, again, lives potentially far away. And you're a fresh parent, but you're hiding other things. Okay, you live far away. You like eating food and you wash hands. So Jennifer Allen, what I'm seeing from this is you might be late quite a lot of the time because you live far away. And then you're going to spend a lot of time whilst you are here eating food. And then you're also going to spend a load of time washing your hands. So you're not going to be here very much because you live far away. And when you are here, you're going to be doing other things other than the job we'd like you to do. Botherations. Karen Martinez. Could we get you in? Fresh parent, germaphobe. Washes hands 3 times just to be sure. Could we put some There is hand washing stuff there. Do you know what? For now, maybe let's put you in on the other night shift. Let's pop you in on the night shift there. Okay, that's good. Who else has come in? Here we go. Michael Young has come in as a night owl. So let's get rid of you from there. Hang on, how do we... Don't press that button. That's not how we unassign you. Can we put you into that position and then get Michael Young in the night shift, because he is a night owl and he's got pretty good neurology and no hidden secrets. Well done, Michael Young. Being nice and honest and upfront. That's good. So Michael Young, and then we need one more person over here. Dana Brown. Dana Brown, neurology 41%. No hidden things at all. Perfect. Okay, so now our 2 neuro-exam units have got full day shift cover and full night shift cover. That is wonderful. However, there is something that of course we have to do. We all know what it is. Say it along with me. It's time to go to the Wheel of Names. Okay, there we go. 4 spins on the Wheel of Names means 4 new people working over here in neurology. So who do we have? On the day shift, we've got Prince Ramesses, and that's the name of a cat, and that's a wonderful cat name. And then also on the day shift, we've got Julienne, possibly. And then on the night shift, we've got John Odin, and we have Robin Hood riding through the glen. But there we go. So 4 new people. Welcome aboard, you 4 new folks. So hopefully that might help things, perform a little bit better over here in neurology. Let's just let time tick on a little bit just to make sure those people are actually in. Yeah, so 2 people are in. They're then going home. What time is it now? 10:44. Yeah, that's a good time to actually get that sorted. So they can both go home, come back in for the night shift, and the day shift can get used to this room over here. Now, is anybody going to come over here? That's quite a good question. Shall we see if anyone's going to come over here? Is anybody going to make use of the fancy new rooms? Oh, yes, here. Hello. This is exciting. Carol Green. So Carol Green has got one of many potential things wrong with her, including a stroke. You want to get to that pretty quickly. That's a very important thing. Many other things as well. I mean, a rattlesnake bite, you could rule that out by saying, have you been bitten by a snake, Carol? And if she says no, I think you can possibly get rid of that option. But there we go. Let's see what happens here then. So who have we got doing that? So Julienne is over here. Now what happened with that? Did that narrow anything down? I don't know. I don't know what happened just there. I'm not entirely sure that was as useful as it could be. Oh, she's fulfilling needs. Maybe. And then Julienne is just having a little bit of a card break over there. Stop playing cards on your computer. Do some typing. Do some emails or something. At least pretend to be busy. Good grief. Right. Okay, never mind. So I think, where are they going? They're going to Lou over there. Right. Let's start working on this, shall we? Let's get this all sorted. We do need to get some doors in place. I think that's the nice, easy thing that we can do. So restricted area for the janitors over there. And then, yeah, the doctor rooms. Let's have the doors like that. So one like that, one like that, one like that. And then the bathroom door, we kind of want it to mirror that bathroom there almost. So it's kind of on that side there. Look, so it's going to be behind the reception. No, in front of the reception. Sorry. Yeah, in front of the reception like that. So that's those doors sorted. That's good. So now people can get in and out of the rooms. That's always a good start. Let's get the bathroom done. Just get that done nice and quick. It's going to be, we know what we're doing with bathrooms now. It's going to be fairly straightforward. It's going to look like that one, but kind of mirrored the other way around. So let's just go and get that done nice and quick. There we go. Nice and quick to set up. And I've put the little decal things on the wall as well, so people know that that's a bathroom. Right, so that's that done. I think maybe now, let's get the doctor room set up, shall we? Let's get these all in. I'm going to theme these appropriately, of course. We'll put that just there. Get the bins behind the door, because that makes sense. We shall have a yellow bin and a red bin, as is tradition. And then we'll get the lamp in the corner, because that should be okay. And then the disinfectant thing can go, that's the eye poster. But you know what? We need one of those anyway. So pop that above the bin. Then get the disinfectant thing. Put that on the other side of the door as you come in, which is handy. So that's good. Then we need to get a desk. We'll put the desk just there. That's fine. Need to get a lovely chair. They're already in a shade of red, which is marvellous. Put that there. Then we need to go. The chartboard is actually quite important, so they can do differential diagnosis. Pop that in as well. What else do we need? We need various other bits and bobs. A printer. Put a printer there. A massive printer, huge big printer, very good at printing big stuff, and then put a computer there. So now the doctor can do what they need to do. That's quite important. And then we need some equipment stuff. So how about over in that corner, we have ourselves an hang on, can we put it there? Do they need to sit down? Do they need to have a chat? Have they got sofas there? They've got sofas there. I kind of feel like we should have the same sort of thing. Hang on a minute. Can we get a lovely red-ish sofa? So pop a sofa in. I quite like that. That's good. Right, back we go to here. And then can we get... What have they got over there as well? Have they got the scrubbing sink arrangement thing going on? Is that what they have? No, they've got equipment. And then they've got the little kind of, the sink type thing happening. Yeah, okay. I quite like that. That seems to be quite a good thing. So yeah, they've got a couple of equipment cabinets. Then a little sort of trolley thing there. We might need to actually put a proper equipment table down, because we need to put that down somewhere, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's go like that. So drop that in like that, and then we'll have another equipment cabinet there, and then we'll get ourselves the little stainless steel thingamajig, wherever it might be. Where is it? Stainless steel cabinet. So pop that just there. What have they got in the corner down here? Oh, no, of course. Hang on a minute. Yeah, we need to move things over. Let's put things into the corner because, of course, yes, they factored in the room for a plant over there. Let's get that big plant in. Let's have one of those. They're quite big. Right, so that's in. Then we want to go to, where is it? Get the kitchen sink in. Everything and the kitchen sink. A mirror, because it's important for the doctor to be able to see what they look like. Appearances are important to the doctors. We want to look good around here in our hospital. And then I think the final thing we need is just one of the plain tables, isn't it? Where is it? There's a little sort of equipment table type thing. Equipment table, there we go. So put that in like that, and then we can get the CRP scan to go on that table, and there we go. All sorted. It's a little bit boring in there. Can we put some other stuff around? A poster about... Hang on, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? Where have the posters gone? Hang on a second, I've lost the posters. Yeah, how about... blood donors, because we are in cardiology, so that would make sense. So pop one of them there, and then one about the heart. That's also quite useful. Pop that there, and then maybe one about accidents can go just there. A clock wouldn't go amiss either, if we're being honest. Put a clock just there. That's quite good. And I think that will do. That's a perfectly good room. So now grab that, copy that into there. So that's 2 at $5,000. And then another one. Wonderful. Okay, so the 3 doctor rooms are now set up. Let's go over to the janitor room and get that done. I've rotated it around the wrong way, but never mind. Okay, we'll have a shelf there and a shelf there. We shall put the bucket cart... We could put the bucket cart just there, look. That's fine. And then we can have... what we could do in this room? We could have a plant in this one. Not all the janitor rooms have a plant in, but this one is going to have a plant in. It's going to have a lovely plant. Do you know what? It has a pumpkin plant. We don't have many of those around because it's a little bit more sort of Halloween theme. But for this department and that room, they're going to have a little Halloweeny plant in there. There we go. Wonderful. That's that sorted. And now we just need to get this bit done as well, which is going to mimic that pretty much. It's going to mirror that kind of thing there. So we need to get the sort of reception bit in. So it's going to be, where is that? 1 back. So a bit like that. That's reception middle. And then we can get that like that. And then the left bit like that. No. Hang on a minute. No, that's not right. Like that. Look, there we go. I know my left and my right really. And then put a computer in the middle. Get a lovely chair. Where up at the chairs? Oh, the printers are also important as well. I'll have a printer just there, please. Where are the chairs? Oh, they're office chairs. Yay, right. So put the office chair just there. That's good. Then we want to get a clock, because the clock is a useful thing to have. So can we put the clock... we can't put it there. Oh, because of the decal thing, of course. Right, hang on a second. Right, put the clock just there. That's okay. We haven't got a plant in there. There isn't a plant around here. Or there. Oh, that makes me a little bit nervous. I don't so much like that anymore. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Can we get a plant in? And also, can we get an informative poster just there on that corner? Yay for an informative poster. Right, hang on a second. Let's get the... Where is the square? Where's that, basically? I want to copy that. Do you know what? Just copy this. Copy that, please. And put that there. Wonderful. $168 on a table and some drinks. Good grief. And then, yes, plant. Planty plants. So let's get some plants in. We'll have those ones there because they're nice. I'll have a red one there. And we'll have a blue one like that. Wonderful. So reception is done. I think all we need now really is the waiting room. And again, it needs to look a bit like that. I mean, if I could pick that up and just copy it to over there, that'd be handy. I need to sort of switch it round a bit. But then everything's blue. Everything is blue, so I'll have to go through and change everything round. But that might make things a little bit easier. That might make things a bit simpler. Can we just grab that there like that? And then, oh no, we've grabbed the doors. No, that's not going to work. It doesn't like that. It grabs the doors. Okay, do you know what? It's fun. We'll work on this over here. Maybe we can make it look a little bit different to that one. I don't know. So go to reception. No, that's... Hang on. That's reception. Oh, no, hang on. I've done that wrong. No. Not reception. We want a waiting room just there. Not reception. That is a waiting room. It's weird how that is now a valid waiting room. Because there's nothing in it. I suppose you could literally go there and wait. It just wouldn't be very comfortable at all. Right, let's put TVs beside each door so you know where to go in. That could be quite handy. And then, yeah, we're going to have the fancy chairs. So I think, yeah, where have we got here? So the reception, then you've got, what's that? 5 chairs. And then you've got plants in the middle, which is amazing, by the way. That's fantastic. So let's start that down here, look. So we shall have... yeah, it's going to be like that, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then kind of mirror that down here with the lovely, comfortable chairs. Very nice indeed. Queuing thing can go there. Queuing thing can go there. And then, yeah, do you know what we can do? We can copy... No, we can't copy those plants because they're going to be blue. And it's going to be fiddlier to change the colours of the plants rather than just do this properly. Let's put in some plants in the middle. We shall have a red thing. We'll have that one in the middle. And then we'll have that one with a red thing, a red pot like that and that. And then that one with red can go at the end. Marvellous. It's so planted. It's like a little tiny mini jungle in there. It's marvellous. Right, and then, yeah, we need to get the drinks machines in. Let's grab a little copy of that, shall we? Put that just there. Very nice. And then, yeah, I want to get vending machines. Maybe they could go up there, look. So vending machine just there. And then get a coffee vending machine, which also serves tea. Although tea out of a vending machine is never a good thing. But we'll pop that there. We'll have a water machine facing the right way. Apparently we can't put... Oh, because the thing's there. The TV is there. We'll put the water machine... there. Where does their water machine go? Oh, they're at the far end. Oh, hang on a second. Is their thing right at the end? No. Okay, I'm not quite sure how we've arranged their one, but it's better than what we've done. Oh, I see. Hang on. I see what we've done. Hang on. Pick that up. Move that there. Put that there. That's what we've done. Also, that floor is different now. Why is the floor... Oh, because we copied... It copies the floor. Okay, hang on a second. Please hold the line, folks. I'm just going to go and sort out a flooring issue. There we go. Brilliant. Right, back we go to doing this. So that's all looking good. And then we need some more chairs. Yeah, you're going to want to sit over there. So they've got a little gap. They've got a bit around there where you're not sort of facing the vending machines, which I think would make sense. It's not going to be nice to be staring at that. If somebody's using that, you're going to be looking right at them. So I think, yeah, it might make more sense if you sort of... I don't know if we had a few like that, look. It's a bit like that. And then you can look like that. There you go. Marvellous. And then can we get some more queuing machines in? Have we got any down here? We could pop one over here, maybe. Put one there and one there. Just to make life a bit easier for people. I quite like that. Have we got them down here, actually? Yeah, let's put them down there as well, shall we? So around the inside of that walkway bit. So one there and one there, just to make life a bit easier. If you miss those ones, you can use those ones. And then, yeah, we need a bin. That's kind of it. And the screen just pinged off into the middle of nowhere there, which was a bit weird. Right, where's the bin? Where are our bins? Trash bin. Pop one in that corner. That's got to be a good thing. And I think that'll do. I think if we put one there, it's going to stop people walking around. It's going to interrupt the pathing a bit, isn't it? They're on the other side of the door at the far end. But yeah, it's a slightly different layout. And then, yeah, some posters. How about veins? Because, you know, cardiology, blood goes through veins. That's kind of important. And another one about your heart again. Because that would make sense. So that's it should entertain people for a little while anyway. Do you know what? Can we get a notice board in? Oh, yes, we can put a notice board in. Yeah, absolutely. We'll get a couple of notice boards in as well. That's quite fun. And a clock. I think a clock would be quite good as well. Okay, that's ready to go. I think that department is now ready to go, apart from people, of course, but in terms of actual equipment, it's okay, and we've still got 140 grand left. It is wonderful to behold. Okay, so now comes the big job. We have to hire quite a lot of people, so this normally takes a little while. Let's start with arguably the most important people in the entire of the hospital, the janitors, the people keeping it clean, the people making it sanitary and making sure that, everywhere's not covered in grime and grot and muck and general unpleasantness. So let's get a day shift one and a night shift one. Please be good. Okay, you're quite good. Margaret Lewis is pretty good. So efficiency and dexterity, hard worker. Jessica Thomas is very good. You can come in on the day shift, and Linda Jackson can come in on the night shift. Not so bothered about what's her trait. What if she's got the depressed trait? I'm going to reveal it. No, but it's a good job we didn't go for Margaret Lewis because she's a bit of an alcoholic, but Linda Jackson lives a bit far away but is loyal. Okay, right, so yes, we shall have that, please. So day shift, night shift. And of course, we know what's coming now. Again, say it along with me, folks. It's time to go over to the Wheel of Names. So here in cardiology, doing some janitoring on the day shift, we've got Puddles. And Puddles is the name of a dog that passed away, which is all very sad. So rest in peace, Puddles. I do like how Puddles is now one of our janitors, because I imagine the janitors might spend some time cleaning up puddles. So there we go, that works out quite well. And then on the night shift, we've got Magnus. So there we go, 2 new people joined over here, that's wonderful. I think now we move on to the reception people. Again, very important, the first face that people might see when they come in for some help. So let's make sure we get some good people. Who do we have? None of these people are any good at all at doing receptioning. What have we got? The highest is these two at 15%. No, I think we have to spend a little bit of money to redo that. I think the amount of money it costs to get new candidates is very expensive. It's very costly, but there we go. They're no good either. They're no good. Can we get sort of a 3-tier people, please? You're not bad, Margaret Robinson, but your receptionist powers are not brilliant. You have weak receptionist powers at 15%. You do perform a bit better at night time. We're going to do it again. Here we go. 36, 34, 38. Right. Dana Martinez, you've got no hidden traits. Receptionist 36%. You can come in on the day shift. Who have we got coming in on the night shift? You've got dirty feet and you're a hard worker. And Carol Wright does live quite far away, so she might be late. We can't have the receptionist being late. That's quite bad. If there's another person to take over doing another similar job, that's okay, but there's only going to be one receptionist on at any one point. So if they're late and somebody comes in needing some help and there's no one here, they're just going to, stand around looking confused or go home. So we can't have that, I'm afraid. Judy Green. I saw that and thought, brilliant, amazing. But then, no, 11%. 30. Oh, hang on, you appear. Carol Adams, receptionist 36%, and you work better at night. And you do like a little bit of... No, your hunger increases faster, so you're going to be eating more often because you get hungry quicker. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We shall have you. So there we go. Somebody on the day shift, somebody on the night shift. And again, we now need to go over to the Wheel of Names. So covering reception here in the day shift in cardiology, we've got Cat Lady Blarg. And I was secretly hoping that name would come up because I looked at it and thought that's going to be a lot of fun to say. I'm going to enjoy saying that. And you know what? I wasn't wrong. Cat Lady Blarg is indeed a fun thing to say. And that's what they asked for. They asked for it like that, with Blarg, with 2 R's, good double R usage. So there we go. Cat Lady Blarg, fun to say, is on the day shift here in reception. And then on the night shift, we've got Tic Tac. And Tic Tac is the name of someone's cat. And I like the fact that we're now getting pet names in here as well. We've got people's names, we've got people's nicknames, and now we're getting animals in as well, which is wonderful. So there we go. Reception is now covered. So now it's over to the doctors. Now over here, what do we have? Hang on a second. Go to neurology. So one room is entirely full, so day shift and night shift. Then we have a day shift person, and that room isn't being used at all. I think maybe for now, we'll do the same over here. Let's get the same sort of thing set up here. So let's get a day shift doctor and a day shift doctor over here, and one night shift doctor. And we'll see how busy it gets. I imagine, I don't know how the game calculates this, I imagine cardiology would be busier than neurology at night time. I'm not quite sure, but whatever the case, let's get some people in. Okay, Patricia Wilson is looking particularly good right now. Cardiology, 88%. That's really good. And also, early bird, you work better in the day. We are going to have to reveal your hidden traits, I'm afraid. You're a good boss. Okay, right, Patricia, you can come in. And I think that means the department is now valid as well. And you can be the boss, which is amazing. So the clinic is now up and running. Of course, there's no night shift cover at the moment because we haven't sorted it, but that's very good. Okay, so there we go. You're doing that job. You're doing diagnostics of cardiology. Wonderful stuff. And then who else can we get? Richard White down here. Cardiology, 93%. And a diagnostic genius. I think let's just spend a bit of money. Oh, you're a good boss as well? Oh, okay. Let's get Richard White in doing the other day shift. And then on the night shift... Okay. Right, we've ran out of decent candidates. Let's get these back in. Oh my goodness me. These two are fantastic. 89 and 81. Reveal your secrets, you two. Okay, not Patricia Walker, because she is an alcoholic. And I don't think really being an alcoholic doctor would be an overly impressive thing for the hospital to have. That's generally bad. So Casey Jackson. You spend twice as much time enjoying food, but that's okay. That's fine. We can muddle through with that. So I think you come in and cover the night shift. And that's it. That's done. We've got that sorted. So the 3 people are in. Of course, we have to rename them. But in terms of the department, it is now ready to go. That's now a fully functioning department. In fact, look, I think the janitor is leaving that room right now. So here we go. We've got 3 more people to name, which means 3 more spins on the wheel of names. So covering daytime doctoring duties here in cardiology, we now have Amathea and we've got Gary Vento. And then covering the night shift, we have Mel Capybara. So welcome you 3, welcome aboard. It's lovely to have you here. And I think with that done, we can open up. I think we can go back to the game and look at that. People are doing stuff, people are moving about, things are happening. We've got somebody going home because you're on the night shift, so we're going to clear off for a bit. This is very exciting. Where are you going? Where exactly are you going? You're filling your free time. I'm intrigued with what you're going to do. Are you going to go and just sit about? Are you going to go into this staff room over here? We do need possibly another staff room around here somewhere. That would be quite handy, because if they do need a break, they can nip to the loo over here, but the nearest staff room is all the way over there. Unless they nip in the lift and go downstairs to the cafeteria, the proper actual staff cafe type thing. That might be okay. But yeah, where are they going? Filling their free time. Okay, can we watch you and see how you fill your free time? What exactly are you going to do? You're just going to go and sit down and have a chat about kites by the look of it, which is not something I would... Oh, they're all talking about kites. They love kites over here. Who would have thought this would be a little kite convention going on? Well, there we go. Are you going to talk about kites? So you're talking about kites. Okay. So we've encroached on a kite club there. The first rule of which is you don't do a kite when it's not windy. And the second one is you don't talk about kite club. But there we go. Right. So you're now talking to yourself about kites. Are you a late for kite club? I'm really sorry, Saint Crazy Lady, but you missed out on the bulk of kite club there. Okay. Has anybody come over here yet? There is. There's our first person. Hello, how are you? Karen Wilson at reception. Can our receptionist, Cat Lady Blarg, figure out what's going on here? Can you whittle down the possible diagnoses? 1 out of 17 pages we've got there. Crikey. Okay, so all we know is Karen has a bit of a headache. And that's kind of it. That's the only thing we know. It's not flashing on and off, so it's not going to be terribly fatal or whatever. We do need to get it looked at. Okay, this is fine. So Karen, in you go. Oh, hang on. That table, I think, might be interfering with the pathing, because she could have gone that way round. Oh no, I think she should be able to go through there. Do you know what? That's fine. It's not too long a distance. Right, so she's going to sit down on the lovely, comfy sofa and have a chat with Dr. Amathea. Right, so can we whittle this down a bit? Because that is quite a lot of possible diagnoses that we're looking at. Oh, straight down to giant cells arteritis. What's that? Giant cells arteritis is an inflammation of the arterial lining, mainly in the temporal arteries on the side of the head. Oh, so the arteries on the side of her head have become inflamed, which is giving her a headache and also causing weight loss and is very tender to touch. Well, there we go. I never knew that was even a thing. Giant cells arteritis. I've learned another doctory thing today. Margaret Lopez having a little bit of a collapse. Now, some people in the comments did say, when you see this, why not go and tend to these patients and make sure they're actually getting looked after properly? Because, of course, we want to have no dead patients for 5 days. And it keeps happening. We keep losing people and stuff keeps going wrong, and that keeps resetting. If we try and keep them alive using our own knowledge of how to do doctoring, maybe we could possibly try to get 5 days without people being a bit dead. So let's have a little look. Oh, okay, right. So she's got something sticking out of her head, which might possibly be a bit of an arrow or something else. She's got, a penetrating head trauma. Right, that's never good, is it? 3 hidden symptoms. One of them is a bit wibbly. Okay, what can we do about that? What's going to be helpful? A CT scan might be useful. No one's done a physical exam yet. Do a physical exam. Do bandages, please, to sort out some of the stuff. But yeah, there's clearly something in there that's not correct. EEG and blood pressure. Do all of the things, please. Do you know what? Can we watch you? Can we sort of favourite patient? So we want you to be, controlled by the doctor still. We're okay with that. That's fine. Oh, in comes somebody running in. Who have we got? Sophie No running in. So yeah, you're being tended to. You're going to go down to intensive care. But yeah, can we just keep an eye on you to make sure you're okay? We do get a lot of collapsy people though. We might be there all day doing that. But okay, this is fine. Hang on a second. How are we doing back over here? Hang on. Yeah, there's a few people. There's a few people over here now. So we've got Margaret Martinez, who's got a pulmonary embolism. Isn't that really bad? Doesn't that lead to a heart attack momentarily? Yeah, 4 hidden symptoms. Can we possibly code blue that person? Because she might possibly die a little bit, and we don't quite know what's wrong with you just yet. The fact that we know it's a pulmonary embolism, how do we deal with that? Anticoagulants. Right, give you those pretty much immediately. Give you the other things to kind of deal with your symptoms. But yeah, let's make sure you don't have a heart attack whilst you're in our little waiting room. That would be bad. That would be a sad way to begin things, wouldn't it? Okay, so we'll keep an eye on you possibly. You're being called in, and yeah, we're going to give you some stuff. You don't look very well. You don't look great. Oh, here comes another poorly person. HHD with heart failure. Okay, right. Can we code blue this person as well? All these are very serious. These are all very, very serious things indeed. Can we please sort these people out? Because if anything says they've got heart failure, that's generally quite bad. Hypertensive heart disease refers to multiple complications related to high blood pressure that affects the heart and can result in heart failure. Yeah, that's never going to be good, is it? That's never going to be a good thing. Okay, right, so run time on. Can we see all these people? There is a little bit of a queue, but nothing too bad. What have you got? You're back with your giant cells arteritis. Oh, I thought you'd been dealt with already. Hang on, have all of those things. Have many exciting things, and then you can possibly clear off for a bit. Okay, Margaret Lopez is okay, and in fact, I think maybe she's back up here in neurology. Still 3 hidden symptoms going on. Can we do all of these things, please? Can we make sure that we track down that hidden symptom and treat it? That would be amazing if we could. Hang on, where have you gone now? Can we follow you? You are going down into... okay, down into whichever one that is. A CT scan. The little one is a CT scan. Skull basis fracture. Right. Okay, fracture neurosurgery, head. Yeah, that's probably quite important that we get that sorted. Already the active treatment has been planned. Okay, that's probably quite a good thing. You still do have some other symptoms, however. You still do have other symptoms that are possibly causing you to maybe die a bit. So you're in a bad way, though, Margaret Lopez. You're in a very bad way. Oh, back into intensive care. You're still in intensive care. Can we do the operation? Oh, now Barbara Rodriguez is collapsing. Barbara! Oh, you've been shot in the neck with a cannon. Who would have thought it? Oh my god, look at the amount of things that you've got going on. Okay, hang on a minute. All of the things. Have all of the things. Okay, hang on. Physical exam, that'll be good. What can you do for a neck ballistic wound? Thoracic trauma surgery. Okay, code blue you, blue light you, whatever the phrase is. Can we please do some surgery? That'd be really handy. Let's hope that they remain alive. But yeah, Margaret Lopez. Let's go and keep an eye on Margaret. We were watching her originally. Oh, the surgery's happening already. Oh, okay. This is very good news. So that might sort out the skull basis fracture. That'll get that done, which is good, because that sounds like a really horrible thing. So quite good to do that. Oh, St. Crazy Lady's leveled up. Wonderful stuff. Well done. You're now a specialist. That's marvellous news. I like it when they level up. Okay, Lisa Adams is collapsing. Okay. She's got some sort of contagious thing. Can we please? Oh, no, we can't. Okay. We can't send her to the quarantine things. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Hang on, have all of that kind of stuff. But we can't lock her away. We can't lock her away now because she's collapsed. Bother. Okay, right, we might have another virus outbreak momentarily. That would be unfortunate. So how are you? Still 2 hidden symptoms. And CT scan. Did she not just have a CT scan? I thought she had a CT scan already. Okay, we'll go and do another one of those because you still do have a wibbly hidden symptom. You still do have one of those. So if we could possibly get that looked at, do a physical exam. Hypertension. Okay, so diet modification. And still 1 hidden symptom of Margaret Lopez. It's very tricky keeping people alive, isn't it? Barbara Rodriguez with her neck wound. Physical exam. Do all the things, please. Keep everybody alive. We don't want any dead people. Tachycardia. Okay. Antiarrhythmics. Yeah, a good band from the 80s. We'll have them, please. We shall have antiarrhythmics. Margaret Lopez might possibly pull through. This is very exciting. Go on, Margaret. You can do this. Right, how's Barbara doing? Yes. She hasn't got wibbly hidden symptoms either. This is wonderful. Do a USG with her anyway. Okay. This is good. Now Robert Scott's having a collapse. Oh, Robert Scott, why? Okay, go and do an EEG thing. But you need a craniotomy. Surgery to get access to the brain. Oh my goodness me. We're doing brain surgery, everybody. Brain surgery is going to happen apart from he's collapsed. So the moment they need to stabilise him and then possibly do a spot of brain surgery. Oh my word. Okay, and he's still got 4 hidden symptoms. Bandage and rest is okay. That'll sort some of that out. But yeah, okay. Craniotomy. Subdural hematoma is a condition where veins in the... Hang on a minute, wait there, game. I was reading about subdural hematomas that require craniotomies. Subdural hematomas is a condition where veins in the subdural space are torn and start to bleed. Blood accumulates in the narrow space, which increases the pressure inside the skull cavity. The condition is often fatal if left untreated. Okay, that sounds bad, and there's not enough stretchers for all patients that need transport at intensive care. Okay, where could we put some stretchers over here at intensive care? Somebody did point out, hang on. Was it over here in urology? Somebody did say that I'd not put, where's the nurse's room? I hadn't put a food trolley over here. They said, you haven't got a food trolley over there. So maybe the people are getting a bit hungry because something was coming up over their heads. No, you're completely right. There isn't a food trolley over here. You're absolutely bang on, whoever said that. Yeah, meal tray. I haven't put any of these in. Well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Okay. The only thing is, where can these fit? I think what we might have to do is, we might have to possibly, let's put a bin by that door, and we'll pop a meal tray in, where's the way to it? Like that. So just there. So you come in the door, get a meal tray, go back out again. In fact, really, if we're being honest, it should go there because the ward is over there. That will make life a bit easier. So, yeah, okay, that's fine. That bin can go there. That's that sorted. What was the thing I was doing? Oh, yeah, stretchers over here. That was it, stretchers. Have we got room to put some more stretchers into here? In the nurse's station, stretchers. So we've got a couple over there. Can we fit another one in here? It would be a red colour, I imagine. Pop another one into there. Just try and cram that in. That might help a bit, possibly. The other ones are blue. Why are they the wrong colour, game? It's terrible. Right, it's gone to midnight. We... hang on, things happened. Don't know what that was. Something happened there. And now patient numbers and insurance payments are back to normal. Okay, good. That's a good thing. So, this is fine. Did that stretcher help out or not? And look, 2 out of 5 days for no dead patients. It's looking pretty good. And I think we can unfavourite Margaret Lopez. Because I think now that's okay. Can we How do we unfavourite you? Oh, there you go. Yeah, don't need to worry about you anymore because I think you're going to pull through. You're going to be fine. We took the arrow out of your head and now everything is going to be wonderful for you. There we go. Splendid stuff. A good news item. I like that. Hooray for saving people who've got great big pointy things sticking out of their head. Okay, another person collapsing, this time Thomas Clark. Okay, Thomas Clark, have a chest x-ray when you're back on your feet again or whatever, when you're back not being so collapsy. And then, yeah, do those things there to keep you alive. That's going to be handy. Yeah, you've got one hidden symptom. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. But there we go. What I think we might do is, because we do need to save up a little bit of money to get hospitalisation set up over here. That would be the ideal kind of end goal for this. Get all that set up over there. That would be wonderful. But when we get to 8 o'clock in the morning, when all the overnight money comes in from the people who stayed overnight, I think maybe it might be worth paying off a teeny tiny bit of loan. Because at the moment, we only owe the bank $100,000, a trifling 100 grand. It is a pittance. So I think, yeah, if we could pay 20 grand of that off, that would be really good. That's, 20? Yeah, that's 20%. Yeah, maths with penge. That's 20% of our loan that we could get rid of. And I think we should be okay. Susan Taylor, penetrated spleen rupture. That sounds horrific. Abdominal surgery. Have that, please. Have the abdominal surgery. That sounds like a good thing to keep you alive. Oh, no, Thomas Clark having another collapse. Can we please keep Thomas Clark alive? He's got these things here that needs... Oh, no, Christopher Miller's having a collapse. They've got brucellosis. Why have you collapsed? Oh, just exhaustion. I would say just exhaustion. It's not nice, but you've not had a heart attack or whatever. We'll put you into regular hospitalisation, please. Pop you back up there. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You've got some hidden symptoms going on. Physical exam, abdominal palpation. Yeah, do some basic things. Temperature, blood draw. Do the basics to try and find those hidden symptoms. Right, here we go. Thomas Clark is having another collapse. Have that thing. Do whatever that thing is, and we'll blue light you. Or code blue you, whatever it is. Okay, so night shift done, down to 80 grand, which is still okay. That's a good, solid amount of money. That's a nice amount of cash. But then, in half an hour's time, we're going to get the money from the overnight people, and that's going to be really helpful. So let's see what we get up to. If we go over, say, 140 grandish, I think we can afford to pay off 20 grand of that. I think that will be okay. Robert Scott is having a collapse, a subdural hematoma with a headache and various other things. Okay, do that, please. Analgesics to do with a headache. How is the money looking? 110. Oh, not quite as much as I thought it was going to be. Botherations. Okay, no, maybe we don't do that then. Maybe we don't go for that approach. I think we save that money and we try to possibly invest it into getting hospitalisation set up over here. Although, that's going to be quite expensive because that requires many rooms and many beds and loads of staff and everything else. Robert Gonzalez, you've got brucellosis, whatever it is as well. Have all the things, please. Oh, crikey, I think I just put you into isolation. No, that's fine. Regular hospitalisation will do. And physical exam, abdominal palpation, do a temperature measurement, do differential diagnosis. All those things might possibly help out a little bit. But we do need to get hospitalisation set up over here. But I think, with 120 grand, we should be okay with that. But of course, when it gets to the end of the day, that's going to come down quite considerably. What are our current goals over here? Let's have a quick look to see if the insurance people are going to pay us nice big piles of cash. So what have we got? Quick Snap Care. We're on 7 out of 11 for them. Finished 3 epidemic events. We've done 1. So I suppose we could look at maybe triggering some of those ourselves. That'd be quite handy. Prestige bonus. And then we go on to the next one, which might be a huge pile of cash reward. That'd be quite good. Overcure. If we manage to do this, if we do manage to have no untreated patients for 10 days, they send quite a lot of people to us via the Flashy Lights Nino machines, which would be wonderful because they pay quite a lot of money. The only thing is that's really hard to do. That's very hard to do. And their final objective might be something tricky, but I imagine it's got a really good payoff. That one, I have plans for that. I have a little plan for this. We're not going to do that quite yet, but I would like to get these on board at some point. Happy Life, that's the have no dead patients for a while. Day 2 out of 5. And that one, they're 2 accident events. So we've got to complete 2 epidemic events and 2 accident events. But the bad thing about those is that all that's going to happen is we're going to get a bit of a prestige boost, which is okay. It's better than a kick in the shins, but it's not a huge pile of cash, is it? So, okay. Right, never mind, that's fine. That's okay. They're not bad. I just wouldn't mind more people coming in. Happy Life and Protect Care only send 15 people in each. So 30 people from those 2. Quick Snap Care, 15 people come in, but 5 people come in via Flashy Lights Nino machine. And typically, if they're coming via the Flashy Lights Nino machine, they're going to require a little bit more work and possibly we generate more money from them. So that's okay. I'm all right with that. But yeah, these 2 aren't sending in enough people. So if we could get that done, that'd be fantastic. Because that's 5 people coming in from Happy Life in the Flashy Lights Nino machines. Accident events and epidemic events look like the way of things. Although I'm very tempted to just run the game on for 3 more days to complete that objective. I'm quite tempted to just let things tick over to see if we can actually keep people alive for another 3 days. That would be amazing if we could, because that's quite tricky. That's a tricky goal to get sorted. And if we could do it, I'd be quite happy with that. So let's just run time on a bit, shall we? Let's maybe get to the end of day 98. Let's see if we can get that ticking up to 3 out of 5 days. That'd be quite the achievement. Anything going on down here in cardiology? Nothing. Nobody here. No patients. Only 1 doctor I noticed. Where's the other doctor? Are they just swanning around? I don't know, walking about the place. Casey Taylor. Oh, dearie me. Various illnesses. Do all of those things and give you stuff to deal with it. There you go. Regular hospitalisation for you. Right, okay. That should hopefully sort that person out. But yeah, if we could just get through to the end of the day, I'd be quite happy with that. Get that up to 3 out of 5. And then if it does go up to 3 out of 5, we're over halfway there. Just a couple of days of no dead people, and then we can complete that goal, and it shall be wonderful. But okay, right, let's run time on to the end of the day and see if we can get to 3 out of 5 days without people being a bit dead. Okay, here we go. Had a couple of collapsing people, but I think they've muddled through. Can we get through to 3 out of 5 on that? It goes past the night time. Okay, do you know what? I'm happy with that. Pause time for a second. Look at that. 3 out of 10, 3 out of 5. It's looking good. It's looking very good. So I think what we'll do is we'll finish things up for now. And then when we come back next time, we can either maybe think about doing some epidemic events or some accident events. Just try to get a couple of those goals completed. Or possibly, do we use some of our money to begin work on the hospitalisation bit of cardiology over here? Because at some point, someone's going to come in and it's going to say, oh, this person needs to be hospitalised over in cardiology, and we won't have the thing to do it. And then they'll get sent away. That counts as an untreated patient. And then that counter goes back down to 0, as does that one. So that would be a nuisance. So I think maybe we possibly do need to get hospitalisation set up. And again, we'll do it in a very minimal sort of way. We'll just have, 1 or 2 beds in each ward and just try to get the very basics in just to complete the minimum requirements for hospitalisation over here. So maybe next time we'll look at getting that set up. I think that will be quite a good thing. But yeah, it seems like a good moment now to just wrap things up. It's nice and quiet. It's 30 minutes past midnight. It's nice and sort of peaceful at the moment. So we'll wrap things up for now, come back next time and see how we get on when we set up hospitalisation here in cardiology. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Project Hospital. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. She's still heartbroken. She's still sick. Oh, Colleen, it's just not your day, is it? Sean Bozzini is going to defecate. How's the lounge looking? Do you like the plants? I left them there especially for you guys. Is there some sort of terrible apocalypse which I need to know about? He's just defecated in a bush.